Yo, June, a
Yep.
crazy situation happened last night when I was watching the Australian Open, and you know your boy love him some tennis.
Oh, I know.
So you had Naomi Osaka, who was playing Sarana Cristea, I believe her name is, a 20-year veteran. She's basically saying there's her last go on the tour for this year.
Okay.
She's going to retire after this year. So during their match, Osaka was hyping herself up when the point is won by saying, come on, something that a lot of tennis players do.
Set the match, Djokovic.
Just brilliant.
Égalité.
So many people do this, and we're not even going to mention the grunting that they do in between points.
All
right?
day.
So when she wins the point and she says her come on to hype herself up,
hype me up, hype me up.
Cristea was actually going to serve. And while she was bouncing the ball ready to go and serve, Naomi Osaka said, come on. And I guess because she was getting the brakes beat off of her, she took offense to it. And that's where all of this stuff started. Cristea, she turns to the umpire and start, saying, hey, can we talk between points? And you could see that she's getting upset. If you didn't see that clip, ladies and gentlemen, here's that clip.
Okay, sorry she was mad about it, but...
It's okay. You come on between points. Between first, yeah, you haven't got to go your other. So I can talk between points? Between third, yeah, can I go come on and talk, basically? You're not serving yet, so it's not an investigation, so this was okay.
Sarana Cristea is a tough competitor. She came to play tonight. What did it take to get through that one?
Apparently a lot of come on said she was angry about it, but whatever. She's a great player. I think this was her last Australian Open, so... Okay, sorry she was mad about it, but...
Well, she was complaining because between the first and second serve, she could hear you just trying to pump yourself up. Was that the problem?
I think so, but she could have asked me, bro, I'm sorry.
After the match, Naomi smiled and went to shake Sarana's hand in a gesture of respect. Sarana, however, gave only a perfunctory handshake, ignored Naomi, and insulted her in front of the umpire. During the match, Naomi had encouraged Sarana with repeated "come on" calls after a first serve error, but Sarana complained to the umpire that Naomi was disrupting her rhythm. When her complaint was denied, Sarana grew frustrated, gave a dismissive handshake, refused eye contact, and insulted Naomi by saying she didn't understand fair play, causing a scene.
Fast forward to after the match when they're giving their press conferences, Cristea, you could tell that she basically was trained real good with the interview process because she did not give the media what they were looking for. She was very professional and didn't air out the dirty laundry. My question to you is,
Okay.
do you think that she was out of bounds for her approach as far as the way she acted in this game? Because like I said, this isn't something new that's tennis. This isn't something new to tennis players. They're always grunting. They're always hyping themselves up. So was she out of pocket for the way she acted?
But in what sense out of pocket? As far as professionally or just overall?
Professionally, getting mad that somebody's hyping themselves up between points, which is something that this is always done. So why are you getting mad for something that is culturally accepted throughout the whole tennis, tennis as a whole?
Just brilliant.
Égalité.
Look at what it's done.
See, I'm used to, and it's not just women, but I'm used to women being big babies when it comes to losing in a game. They
Okay.
just sore losers, and they sometimes don't like admitting they lost. It's like, oh, I wasn't even.
You led 4-1. What happened at 4-1? Do you think that Coco got better or the conditions got tougher?
Yeah, I think it was more windy and got more windy, and also I think I was over emotional, and I think today I didn't really handle myself quite well mentally, I would say. So basically that's it. I was just making unforced errors. Like, I don't know, I have to check the statistics. I think she won the match not because she played incredible, just because I made all of those mistakes from, like, if you look from the outside, kind of like from an easy balls.
But is it harder because it's the final of the Grand Slam? I mean, these events are so much bigger than
Yeah, that
else.
hurts. I mean, especially when you've been playing really great tennis during the whole week. You know, you've been playing against a lot of tough opponents, Olympic champion Iga, you know, and then you go out and you play really bad. Like, I don't know, I think if Iga would win me another day, I think she would go out today and she would get the win. It just, you know, like, yeah, it just hurts. Honestly, it hurts. Like, been playing really well, and then in the last match, go out there and perform like I did. That hurts.
Congratulations, Coco. When Arena sat here, she said that she thinks if Iga had won her, she wins the thing today because of how the match turned up. Do you think the way you play today, you beat anyone? It doesn't matter who's on the other side of the net?
She said if Iga won, if I play Iga in the final.
She said that if we go, she didn't mention exactly winning you, but she said if Iga won me, she would won the thing.
I mean, I don't agree with that. I'm here sitting here, and last time I played, no, like to Iga or anything, but I played her and I won in straight sets. So
I'm used to that, and so I don't even blame her for getting mad. But if professionally they're not allowed to do that, right? Let's say they're supposed to maintain like a certain standard. I feel like then she'd be wrong. But for her to be in her feelings, I don't find that out of pocket. But if I was Naomi and I'm coming to shake your hand and you just like swerved me, so in front of everybody, you just played me, I got a problem with that. And I feel like professionally, I don't know the rules, but that's where it's wrong, because who knows how I would have reacted to that. So she may have caused ugliness on TV and hurting, you know, brand deals and all of that. Why? Because you was in your feelings. In your feelings. So I can't blame her, because I understand when you're getting spanked, you gotta sometimes like look for an exit, like you drowning, you know what I'm saying? So I don't blame her, but you gotta be professional. You're trying to make her look bad. You should understand they're gonna make it a black and a white or a black and a whatever you are. They're gonna make it that. So she should have known better. Don't wait till you get to the press conference and then act all different. Nah, I hate when people intentionally do something and then they try to apologize to me. And I know you, because we are like, you don't like that either, right? It's annoying sometimes. So I don't know. I think she should have been better. Like, there's little girls, little boys watching you, and you acting like a mess. So she's wrong, because I'd have been pissed if I was Naomi. How you feel about that, though?
I'm the person where I'm not a fan of the grunting and stuff like that. When I'm watching people play tennis, it'd be like the first freaking opening set and the freaking person is grunting. I'm like, come on, bro. You're not that tired. You're not tired. Like, come on.
Nah, but look, let me keep it 100 real quick. When you in there, like, let's say in the bedroom, right? Don't you grunt sometimes? Sometimes
not
you
when
grunt.
I just start.
But maybe that might happen, nah.
Yo, not when I just start.
You've been thinking about it all day. You've been thinking about it all day. And as soon as, I don't know. I get what you're saying though, but it bothers you.
Once I'm a couple minutes in, I'm like, I bet, you know, you may get a grunt here and there, but yeah, like me, I'm not a fan of grunt. I'm not a fan of grunting or anything like that. But for a person saying, come on, when you already lost the point because of your error, nah, that's not something to get mad about. Not at all. The other thing too is she didn't address it either afterwards. If you had a problem with it, say it with your chest, because guess what? Maybe you could get the rules changed where they eliminate, you know, no unsportsmanlike conduct or whatever. So stand on business if that's how you're gonna feel about it. Don't act one way, and then when you got the chance, the floor, like you have the floor, now all of a sudden you could hear a mouse fart in your presence. You feel me? So that's where I saw like, yo, she was out of pocket. Am I wrong?
Yeah. Nah, the thing is you're right, but when a person's getting spanked and they ain't their feelings, if they didn't handle that at a young age, I feel like that's that person. She's a crybaby. So yeah, she's wrong. I feel her parents messed up. No offense to you, your parents messed up by letting you be like that. Cause come on.
Yeah.
Nah.
And I would expect this from a 20-year vet. Because she's been doing it for 20 years.
Right?
So I would expect better. Like I said, I'm not mad that you was in your feelings. It's just the way that she handled it. It could have been handled better. Like you could have shook her hands and then went to the press conference and said, yo, I didn't like XYZ. People would have been cool with that.
Wait, but
also.
Off air, didn't you say this like her farewell tour? Oh, then she's probably like, this is the last, like, I don't know. She's probably looking at her mortality. Like, yo, it's over. And these young kids are spanking me now. Like, you got this little girl spanking me. So it's tough. As we get older, like being like in my 40s, it's different, man. It's different.
It is different. But like, for instance, right?
You gotta eat it.
This same tournament, this same Australian Open, Gael Monfils, this is his last run, right? Tennis player, black player. And he lost his match to a young joker. And when the young joker won, your man fell on the floor like celebrating and everything on the court. Gael just walked, to the center court, waited for him. He got up, they shook hands, and he spoke to him like, yo, good luck in the future, whatever. You did your thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he bigged them up because for your farewell tour, although you want to go out with a bang, you still looking at it as like, yo, I'm going to just enjoy this ride. I'm going to make the best out of it. You feel me? So
I dig that.
You can have some that be like, yo, I want to go out on top. But she was never a number one player to begin with.
Then maybe she felt like her window was slightly open and she tried to jump through and
That's a very good point. You know what? You probably got it. You probably got a point there. I'm gonna give you that. But hey,
she still shouldn't act like a baby.
Exactly. But hey, ladies and gentlemen, you heard my talk. You heard Jun talk. What is your talk? But don't call it locker room talk, ladies and gentlemen. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.
Hey, that's that locker room talk right there. I told you, man. Stats don't lie. Those stats are garbage.
This was locker room talk.